I started living in the meantime to create a modest space for considering the things that matter most, the perennial values that have always undergirded human flourishing, like integrity, compassion, respect, and other simple truths that today often go unnoticed. Truths about who we are, what we believe, and how we want to live. I'm making the modest assertion that these are the vital building blocks for refashioning our broken communities and national character that have lost a grip on commitments to things like civility and the common good. Thanks so much for checking it out. And I want to let you know that in addition to these short messages, I'll be offering some longer format podcast interviews with a broad range of people that will hopefully stimulate some fresh thinking on how to navigate life as it is in our astonishingly chaotic historical moment. The site is very much a work in progress, encouraging what seems a modest conversation about the things that paradoxically have far-reaching impact. The thing is, what I've noticed over the years is that evidence of simple perennial truths is found in very, very humble surroundings of everyday life. All we need to do is pay attention. For instance, consider this. A friend of mine walked onto the subway train and sat down in the last available seat. Several stops later, a large, late-term pregnant woman lumbered on board, and my friend rose to offer his seat, which she gladly accepted, except she was a tad broader in the beam than the seat that evidently had been designed for a skinny 8-year-old. Well, this triggered a domino effect of sliding, squeezing, and scrunching down the row of seats until the ripple hit a large, well-dressed, suited man who had no intention of moving anywhere for anyone. This annoyed the hell out of the man who slid into him. Words were exchanged. They both stood up. Fists at the ready, the train lurched as the brakeman made a hard stop. The businessman lost his footing, banged his head on a center bar, and landed on his knees as his opponent reseated himself in the only remaining seat. Without missing a beat, my friend then politely thanked the man for standing so the pregnant woman could sit. A study in civility, New York City style.
Thanks for joining us again on Living in the Meantime with Stephen Bauman. You can go to stephenbauman.com to subscribe to the Substack or any of our podcast links. In the coming weeks, be looking for more interviews and longer form podcasts that will be posted to the channel. We'll see you next week.